Classes in session, boys.
More.
I got one more thing I wanted to talk about that I've been waiting to talk about for so long. So here's how Koenigsegg's new manual automatic CC850 gearbox works. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It's a transmission. It literally, on the gated shifter, there are 6 spots for the 6-speed. There's a reverse, and then there's a drive mode. So it can be either a like regular automatic gearbox or an actual clutched 6-speed transmission. Okay? That doesn't make sense to have both. So the next thing...
Okay. Educate me. How does this work?
The subtitle of this is an open-gated manual and a 9-speed auto. Prepare to have thine tiny minds blown. So this article is written awesome. It's on Top Gear.
It's a...
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Sorry, it's a 6-speed manual and a 9-speed automatic.
Yeah, dude. All right. So how this thing works, I love how this article is written. So celebrating his 50th birthday, Christian von Koenigsegg dispensed with the traditional champagne and midlife crisis 911, and instead he revealed a totally new form of gearbox technology. Okay? So how this thing works, I'm going to explain it in like dumb terms, and then we'll dive in and talk about it a little bit. But basically, like wrap your minds around this.
Please.
I'm going to stop sharing for a sec too, because I'm just going to paste the thing in, but I want you guys to be able to react at normal speed. Okay, so this thing, so it's a 6-speed, but it can shift into drive. So how they do it is it actually has 9 gears, and when you shift into drive, they're all hydraulically actuated, and it has a clutch pedal. When it's in drive, it's just doing it itself. But it's a 6-speed that also has 3 different drive modes that change the gear ratios for the 6-speed.
Whoa. Oh, so it's like a bike where you got 1, 2, 3, and then you got 1 through 7 or whatever
Yes.
on the left and right. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep,
You got the big gear. All right, I've really dumbed it down, huh? But you guys remember riding bikes, right?
That's a great way to explain it.
Where your pedals were, you had the 3 gears where you could go with the big gear. You know, you have the most torque, easier to get up and going, and then you can move that down to another couple of smaller gears, and then in the back you can switch between your speeds of the bigger to smaller gears for more or less speed and torque and stuff like that.
That's a great way to explain it. That's exactly what it is. So it can do it automatically. You can put it in drive and it's just going to shift through. But then they have it. So they explain it here. So if you select track mode, the first gear is actually third gear. You're not going to get stuck in a traffic jam. So it's a tall gear like in a race car. And then the remaining 2 to 6 are very tightly spaced for whip crack acceleration. So they in first gear in normal mode starts off in the second of the 9 gears because the first is super short on the 9-speed, while second gear is actually the 4th of the 9, which perfectly matches the second gear in a regular 6-speed. So it gets super confusing to go through. But that's how this thing works. Go ahead, Tyler.
That is so nuts. What? I'm sorry. This is Koenigsegg, right?
Yeah, super quick. Jake, this is me IRL right now, okay? I don't know what's happening
to get that meme.
Yeah.
I heard you clicking away. I'm like, are you pulling up a picture of the gearbox or something?
Yeah, no, just this.
There it is. That's so funny.
But yeah, I cannot. I'm hearing everything you're saying, but it's like it's not even like going in one ear or going out the other. It's just missing my head. I can't. I'm trying to fathom this.
Zach's example is pretty good, actually. Like it literally is like a bike where it has 3 like front gears. So consider it like your pedal gears, right? And then it has 6 in the back. And so it's using hydraulics to like your hydraulics that you can actuate using the pedal, but also it can do it via computer. But it's changed. So like if you put it into sport mode, it's going to change the front gear on you. So you're starting from a different point than you actually would. So it has 9 to choose from, but it's only ever actually giving you access to 6. So when you're shifting through, there's no feedback on that. Like you're not shifting into a first gear. You're pushing a lever somewhere and it's telling in real time the computer to go to actually gear 4 when you thought you were going to 2 because you're in sport mode. Like it's changing all of this on the fly, but fast enough, and your engagement on the clutch pedal is still engaging the clutch in the same. Like it's freaking. Dude, I don't know. I don't know the computer thing you have to write for this. I don't know at all. And then in drive, it's just a 9-speed automatic, just like regular cars are nowadays. It's freaking nuts.
I was just thinking the exact same thing, dude. I cannot imagine the math and the programming behind getting that to work.
Right?
Like that alone.
to end the article, it says Christian's keeping one for himself of the 50 first pre-production cars that they made. And it says, after all, it is his birthday.
Yeah.
Nice.